The road to the future games presented by Publix roars on. I'm Cory McCartney, joined by PBR Illinois' Drew Locascio. Drew, good to have you.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Thanks, Cory.
So we're going to go behind the plate to key in on Quinn Schambow, who will be part of Team Illinois at the future games July 26th to 29th at LakePoint Sports. Drew, tell me what you've seen in Quinn that has him repping Illinois.
Yeah, he was actually the first position player to earn an invite. He was starting for Libertyville High School this spring as a sophomore, real physical, advanced backstop with a big arm. His arm is his best tool. He loves to show it off. He's not afraid to throw behind runners. He's always looking to show it off. He knows it's his best tool. It plays easy out of the crouch. It's strong. It's an elite arm. Defensively, he's one of the best catchers, I would say, in the Midwest. So really excited to have him back there working with the pitchers. Football quarterback. We've known him for a while. He was with Team Illinois with the junior future games way back when he was in 8th grade. Good kid, keeps getting better every time we see him, and really looking forward to seeing what he can do on the big stage down there in Georgia.
You guys have talked about competitive at-bats from him. Tell me a little bit about the skill set at the plate.
Yeah, strong right-handed hitter, strong forearms. The ball comes off the bat good. There's some natural lift in the swing. He competes in the box. It's not the prettiest swing you're ever going to see, but he finds a way to get the barrel there. And there's all kinds of just present bat strength with him right now. And, I mean, if he swings at all with what he can do behind the plate, he's going to be a high-end prospect.
Certainly part of his job is going to be making the Team Illinois pitchers look good. Not a lot of time for him to get to learn these guys. How much do we maybe not realize a guy, has to have on his plate going into a situation like this, the future games where they're going to be asked to, to really help these pitchers show out as well?
No, that's a great call. It's a difficult job for catchers at the future games because these guys, not only is he going to potentially catch 7 different guys in one game. We throw out a different arm every inning, but these guys all have high-end stuff, and they're all different, whether it's a sharp slider, a really good changeup, or just a dynamic fastball. And for him to be able to handle the staff, which I think he'll be able to do without any problems, just watching him receive this spring and the way he goes about it and the ability to block the baseball and his hands just presenting pitches in and around the zone. I think he'll be a huge addition for Illinois and helping the staff out as much as possible because they're all going to be, throwing for the radar guns. And it's not, depending on the pitcher, Cory, the command can vary from guy to guy. So he'll have his work cut out for him. We're probably only going to bring 2 catchers down for Team Illinois, so he'll see a lot of innings behind the plate, and couldn't have a better guy back there.
Well, Drew, excited to see what Quinn has in store for Team Illinois. Appreciate the time. And next up, I catch up with the Libertyville backup. And here is Quinn Schambow, who will be representing Illinois at the PBR Future Games. Quinn, man, appreciate the time.
Thank you for having me.
So take me inside that moment. You get the email that says you're going to be a part of Team Illinois. What was that like for you?
It was awesome to represent my state at playing very good competition, best uncommitted players in the country. So it was pretty awesome to me. Yeah.
There's obviously 2 components to it. There's the showcase, there's the game element of it. Where do you feel like you're going to show out the best?
Definitely the game. I can show off my arm behind the plate and pop times, but I think the game is where I show my receiving, hitting, and all that.
Yeah, going to be obviously a ton of scouts here. There is every year. What they're going to see is a catcher who has that pop time down into the 1.9s. Yeah. Every catcher I talk to loves that moment when a team is willing to put it out there that they want to test them in the running game. What's that like for you to kind of get that opportunity and then just shut it down and say, this isn't going to work, guys?
It's awesome. I love when guys steal. Whenever they do, I try to be as quick as I can and hose them out.
Obviously, there's so many elements in a catcher. It may be the most demanding position in the field. I'm sure you'd agree with that. So many different pieces of it. You got to control the run game. You got to call the game. You got to, receive. You got to be able to know what and when to say to a pitcher to get them to calm down. What do you feel like is the biggest strength for you right now?
Definitely leadership and working with my pitchers, knowing what pitch to call, and I guess stealing strikes is also a big thing and helps our pitchers get through innings faster. So
How long does it take you in a situation like this in the summertime? When your high school season, you work with the same pitchers all the time, but when you guys get in this environment, guys may come and go on a roster. You may only get them for a year. How quickly does that happen for you?
I mean, it happens pretty quick. We know each other really well, but it doesn't take many long time to get to know their stuff and know what to call and stuff, so it happens pretty quickly.
This future game is going to be a little bit different because you're part of that class that had the cutoff and the recruiting and stuff, and then after, right after the future games, it's going to be, the opportunity to reach out to you guys. Yeah. Does that put more pressure, or do you see it as a bigger opportunity to just say, these guys are all going to be here to see me?
I see it as a bigger opportunity. More schools, and then right after that, talk to them, I guess, so I see it as a huge opportunity for me and other players around the country.
All right, I got you that Rawlings bat in your hand there. I'm going to step out of the shot and have you take us through how you set up at the plate. Sound good?
Yeah. All right, I get in the box, and then I set my feet a little kind of normally, same width, I guess, and then I just take a deep breath, look at my bat, and then I keep my hands like down at a decent height so I can catch the high ball, and then when I load, I keep my hands and my hip in line, and then just take it back and stay down so you don't reach out here. And then with my two-strike approach, I choke up a little bit and emphasize hopefully not striking out, and just a little wider, keep the hands in the same place but load earlier, and then just stay back and then elbow in and release. There we go.
Quinn, man, thank you so much for doing that. Cannot wait to see you show out at the future games. If you're not already, make sure you follow LakePoint Sports on all our social media channels. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. You get so much more happening here on campus.